After Monday's episode of Below Deck, Ben Willoughby picked his hill to die on, and many Bravo fans mocked him for it. After Captain Kerry Titherage fired Bosun Jared Wooden, he gave Ben a chance with new responsibility, but it didn't work out. So now he claims he will never work under his captain again. Below Deck Ben Willoughby didn't work out. Many Bravo fans agree that Ben got a nice opportunity to go up the ranks, but he blew it. So now he's complaining about Kerry Titherage. He's not getting a lot of support. Lots of viewers realize that the new bosun didn't seem to have what it takes for leadership, so they anticipated he might not last the season. Ben Willoughby was not happy in the latest episode of Season 11 because Captain Kerry Titherage went after the crew for not doing their jobs right. Actually, he let his crew know he wasn't at all happy. At one stage, the captain who took over from Lee Rosbach did room inspections. Disappointed, he became angry enough to say, "It's a huge slap in the face. Blatant disrespect, it's f***ing beyond words." Captain Kerry Titherage gets slammed by Ben. Below Deck fans were pretty amazed when Ben reacted badly to his captain, demanding that the crew make their beds and tidy up the cabins. After a Bravo fan saw the scenes play out, they asked Ben on Instagram if cabins were normally inspected aboard yachts, and he confirmed that they are routinely checked, usually once a week. Then he said about slamming Captain Kerry Titherage. On Reddit, Ben Willoughby seemed to upset Below Deck fans when he explained his grievances against Kerry. He said, "I believe you have to stand up for what is right. I had had enough of the way others were being treated. Captain Kerry treated behind-the-scenes staff and production poorly, so I had had enough by then. To add the amount of micromanaging I had endured since Jared's departure, I had reached a breaking point." One scene failed to mention, "I was threatened with a written warning as my team had not put away and charged correctly the e-foil board in which Captain was solely using himself. This is why I will never work for Captain Kerry in the future." Ben Willoughby became mocked because he seemed keen to throw away his job by not wanting to make his bed. So the mocking came when one of the discussion's contributors said, "Lol, this is why I'll never work for Captain Kerry again. My tantrum about why I will never be on BD again, and I'm dying on this hill by not making my bed." Other Bravo fans laughed and pointed their fingers back at him. Here are some of those comments. "Big you can't fire me because I quit energy." I read it as, "And this is why Captain Kerry and Bravo refused to work with me again." Lol right. Once I read that I was like, oh right, that's why. When Ben was confronted by Kerry, he made such an evil smirk. The kind of ego you'd have to be that blatantly disrespectful for the chain of command. Just wow. I knew the entire BD fan base would have Kerry's back. What are your thoughts about Ben Willoughby claiming that he'll never work under Captain Kerry Titherage again because he felt it was unfair to expect tidy cabins and beds made? Do you think he picked a rather silly hill to die on? Sound off in the comments below, and come back here often for all your Below Deck news.